Blade Veil, shadows of the Shogun. The sky burns crimson over the ruins of Shinzo Castle. Ash drifts like snow as a lone figure kneels amidst the rubble. His hand grips the hilt of a katana embedded in the earth. His name is Raiku Shinzo, the last son of fallen clan. Behind his half-mask, his eyes reflect betrayal. A shadow that hunts. Far above, a figure watches Raiku from the temple rafters, her silhouette sharp as a blade. Keed Uraha, the silent assassin, eyes her target with unblinking calm. Her twin kunai glint like fangs in the gloom. A sudden clank, shuriken whistle through the air. Raiku spins, unsheathing his katana mid-turn, slicing two in one motion. Keed descends like a specter, blades drawn. They clash in a burst of steel and sparks. Goro crashes the party. The battle is interrupted by a thunderous roar. A massive figure crashes through a sidewall, swinging a war axe that hums with magnetism. Goro Takamine has arrived, loud, brash, and completely unpredictable. The mark of betrayal. Keed halts mid-blade, eyes wide. Goro reveals a hollow scroll projecting the Shogun's true death orders, and Raiku's name written below it. Raiku lowers his sword, the truth cutting deeper than any blade. Eyes that foresee death. In a distant cave, bathed in blue flame, a small child stirs from trance. Her name is Junsei, the oracle of echoing deaths. She paints a vision in ink. 3 warriors standing before a broken gate, and blood spilling from one. Enemies in pursuit. Back in a ruined castle, Raiku, Keed, and Goro hear the distant sound of mechanized hooves. Lady Tsume's elite techno-samurai ride in, silent, armor gleaming with embedded circuitry, katanas whirring. The trap beneath the shrine. Keed leads them into a hidden shrine beneath a dry riverbed. It's dark, humid, lined with glowing glyphs. She once trained here. She remembers every pressure plate, every breath of air that whispers of death. The bloody insignia. At the shrine's center lies a fallen warrior's body, marked with Lady Tsume's clan's sigil burned into his chest. A hidden message carved into the stone reveals Tsume's plan. All 5 mystical weapons will be awakened to summon the Shogun Veil. Dream steel chains. The ground quakes. A black chain slams through the shrine wall, nearly crushing them. A shadowed figure steps out, half-mask, stitched robes, and eyes filled with static. He is Kyurigin, the dream-bound enforcer of Lady Tsume, wielding dream steel. Chains that remember. Kyurigin's chains lash out, not just scourging, but memories. When a chain grazes Keed's arm, her vision flashes, a memory of herself as a child, kneeling before Lady Tsume, sworn into the obsidian order. Breath of the mountain split. Raiku unleashes his family's sacred move, Breath of the mountain split. His katana releases a ripple of force, slicing through the air and severing Kyurigin's anchor chains. But it comes at a cost. His energy flickers. The oracle's vision grows. In her distant cave, Junsei screams. Her ink overflows, pouring across the scrolls as a new prophecy unfolds. 5 blades arranged in a circle, and blood pouring from the center. She clutches her head in agony. Fissures of trust. In the shrine's aftermath, Keed keeps her distance. She stares at her kunai, the memory of her childhood training fresh in her mind. Raiku approaches, but she turns away. Lady Tsume watches. Far above in her obsidian tower, Lady Tsume watches them through a shimmering projection. Her expression is unreadable. Her chainwood curls at her side like a snake. Beside her, 5 glowing blades hover in stasis chambers. The River of Ghosts. Following Keed's map, the trio descends into the River of Ghosts, a forgotten aqueduct guarded by spirits of fallen warriors. Whispering echoes taunt them. Raiku sees faces from his past, his slain brothers in arms. The Blade of Wind wails. They reach a hidden vault, the resting place of the second mythical weapon, the Blade of Wind. Suspended midair in a stone ring, it hums with storm energy. As Raiku touches it, a pulse ripples and a trap is sprung. River of Ghosts. Following Keed's map, the trio descends into the River of Ghosts, a forgotten aqueduct guarded by spirits of fallen warriors. Whispering echoes taunt them. Raiku sees faces from his past, his slain brothers in arms. The Blade of Wind wails. They reach a hidden vault, the resting place of the second mythical weapon, the Blade of Wind. Suspended midair in a stone ring, it hums with storm energy. As Raiku touches it, a pulse ripples and a trap is sprung. Automata of the Forgotten Shogun. Bronze-clad guardian machines rise from the walls, their heads bearing broken Shogun insignias. They speak a forgotten tongue and attack with bladed fans and wind cannons. The fight is relentless. The Dream Steel Brand. As the final automaton falls, Goro's arm begins to twitch, revealing a glowing Dream Steel brand seared into his shoulder. He stumbles, eyes hazed. Raiku catches him as Keed realizes. The eyes that betray. Back at Tsume's tower, Kirija kneels, chains wrapped tightly around him in punishment. Lady Tsume's spy, a servant girl, bows beside her, revealing her true form. Keed's long-lost sister, presumed dead. Revelation beneath the blood moon. At the summit of Mount Izanami, the sky burns with crimson light. Raiku, Keed, and Goro reach the shrine housing the third blade, the Fawn of Ash, forged in fire. There, the Oracle Junsei awaits, blood staining her robes. Bonds cut and reforged. Keed finally reveals her connection to Tsume, her childhood as an assassin, and her belief her sister died in training. Goro offers Raiku the brand-marked arm, and Raiku severs it, burning the brand away with the Blade of Wind. The sister's blade. As they near the fourth blade's resting place, Keed's sister appears, blades drawn. She's faster, colder, and wields a shadow-forged version of Keed's own kunai. The sisters clash in a flurry of mirrored strikes. Final gate, final choice. Raiku steps into the Shogun Veil Chamber, where the 5 mystical blades now hover in a circle. Tsume stands in the center, her eyes wild, her chain whip glowing with stolen memory energy. Blade Veil shattered. The blades clash in one final burst. Raiku drives his katana through the heart of the Veil's convergence point. Time fractures. The Dream Steel chains break. Tsume screams as her power collapses inward, erasing her existence from memory. In a world where dreams fracture reality, the Blade Veil was forged from Dream Steel. Now, war brews between rebels. Lady Tsume, Raiku, a fallen warrior. The puppeteer threads memory into monsters. This is Blade Veil. Subscribe, choose your blade.